And happy Thanksgiving to one and all.
How's everyone doing? It is a Thursday evening here in Review Guy Land. It is Thanksgiving Day. Happy Turkey Day to all our fellow
if you listen closely in the background,
North Americans.
You'll hear
the rest. Thanksgiving is pretty much of an American holiday, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Correct. I mean, I knew.
Americans.
I mean, here in America, we're fat and lazy, and we look for our chance to be fat and lazy for a day. I am tryptophaning out, by the way. I'm a little tired.
I thought I was honestly felt
savior.
I felt intoxicated after my Thanksgiving lunch. My lord.
So now that the rambling
It was embarrassing.
Now that the rambling is out of the way.
Oh.
Because we have to start our videos with rambling. It's like a requirement now.
All right.
People just expect it. I know I'm a little grizzled, by the way. I need to shave. But now that we're getting off topic, The Miz wins the WWE Championship. I know Scott just made a video about this. You put it up today, or
I put it up last night.
you put it up last night? I did not see it as it happened. I watched some of Raw Monday night and didn't finish the show. Scott texted me and told me that something had happened that was upsetting. I kind of came to the conclusion that it was The Miz winning, and I just actually watched it on YouTube to see exactly how it went down, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it. I'm not terribly upset about it. I still say he should have lost the briefcase, because somebody needed to lose it, because it's completely killing all credibility that this thing had. I mean, not that it had much to begin with, but I mean,
excitement.
When everyone that wins the briefcase wins the title, it's basically saying, hey, you're the champion, just you don't have the belt yet.
I do need to say something. I was doing some research online. Turns out extinction is imminent for several animals. The most pressing would be the gnu. The gnu will be extinct in 13 years. You can take that to the bank. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's fine. No.
I feel like we need to put that in there. We're trying to be,
because we don't just talk wrestling, folks. No.
Gnus. I need your help. Okay, go.
But anyway, excuse me for all this coughing. I'm sorry.
So you like it or you don't like it?
I don't like him being champion because I still say he's not ready. He hasn't legitimately his credibility is still low because he hasn't legitimately beat any main eventers. I don't foresee him being champion for very long. My guess is till the Royal Rumble. That would be my guess.
The whole thing about Wade Barrett, you said something interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, Wade Barrett has been the top heel. He's been in the forefront of Raw for the past several months, and now that The Miz is the champion, he's gonna kind of take a step backwards. Cena's gone, so that's out of the picture. So obviously the next logical step for him was to feud with Orton for the title. Now that Miz is champion, Orton will automatically get a rematch because he's the former champion. So what does that mean for Barrett? I mean, is he just gonna have to take a step back for a while, or is he gonna challenge Miz for the title? I can't see two heels going at each other. And with WrestleMania around the corner, I think that the WWE champion needs to be a top guy, someone like an Orton or Cena. So I don't see the Miz carrying it to WrestleMania. I don't see Barrett carrying it till WrestleMania. So the logical thing to happen there is to have either Orton or Cena or possibly Triple H, someone else, win the title back from The Miz. So what does that mean for Barrett? What do you think it means for Barrett? Because, I mean, where does he go from here now that Cena's gone and he's not necessarily out of the title picture, but he's going to have to take a step back.
Unless The Miz loses it right away back to Orton in a rematch. I mean, you're killing the top story on Raw, I feel.
And I know you want to surprise people. You want to throw a curveball out there, which I love. I love the idea of that. But I mean,
unless Miz is somehow going to align himself with Nexus,
that's possible. Yeah, I thought about that. That's
I think that'd be the only way to go if you want to leave him champion into. Now, but let's talk about the other thing that's happening on Raw. The firing of John Cena, Mr. John Cena.
Mr. John Cena.
He got fired.
Yes, he did. He got fired.
So what are your thoughts about all of this? Before we begin, sloths, this just in, sloths, they will be extinct in 26 years. So
Did Obama pardon the turkey this year? Did that happen?
I certainly hope so.
I hope so. Obama, if you didn't pardon the turkey, you are,
Going down.
can I say racist, or is that too much?
No.
Sorry.
Bad news. I will say this about the firing of John Cena. It didn't. So I didn't see Survivor Series. I followed it online. I was watching, getting news about it as the thing went. There are people in the other room.
If you can hear them, we
And
apologize.
children, so excuse me, and they're watching football.
It
so
is
there might be
Thanksgiving
some-
after all.
Yeah,
So.
people everywhere. We're the ones who are the weirdos for going and sitting in a room with a camera.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I went to WWE.com after the pay-per-view, and instead of having this decisive John Cena fired, he's gone, instead they said, is John Cena fired? What will happen? And so instead of it being this,
And I can't
really
help but notice looking at the
firm-
website today that he's supposed to be fired, right? All it's they're still talking, they're still promoting him on the website. His merchandise is still selling, all that fun jazz.
But so I thought that the whole thing was lacking the finality. It was lacking the monumental nature of the actual fire. Obviously, it's fake, but the actual firing of John Cena. So he comes out. He gives his little farewell address, which I think was actually quite good. I thought it was moving.
Over the top.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was a little over the top.
But so that kind of made you feel okay. Now this is final. Then he runs in and gets chased out. So he's obviously, I just don't know. I just don't know how firm this all is, and where they're going with this. If they let him lay off for a month or two,
I say for the rest of the year at least. I wouldn't bring him back until, I would say, at the Rumble at the earliest.
and somebody commented that they could, they could string this out or string us along with, other superstars giving interviews about how wonderful John Cena is. And in the process, in a kayfabe manner, of course, build the anticipation for, they're right, darn it. That John Cena was a good guy. So let us, for a couple of months, be building these feelings of John Cena really needs to come back. We need him here with us. Our hearts have a hole in them. And then we bring him
My
back.
heart doesn't. My heart is perfectly fine.
I'm just saying, because you have no heart.
Ripped my heart out my chest. Jeff, sorry. Happy congratulations,
Oh
Jeffrey.
yeah, Jeff
by the
already
way,
had the baby. He had a little crystal, little.
How bad? Throw the baby up here in the ring.
Throw it up there.
Just learn to take a bump early. I'm gonna teach you right.
So anyway, it would be nice if they kept him out of the picture for a little while, and then did stuff, but maybe at night I don't know. So that's Cena's firing. Any other thoughts?
King of the Ring.
King. Of
I
the
wanted to
Ring.
mention King of the Ring. We know, and again, I don't know when we're going to put this video up, but if we're spoiling this for anybody, I apologize.
Yeah.
We know the 8 finalists for King of the Ring. They are Sheamus, Ezekiel Jackson, Daniel Bryan,
John Morrison.
John Morrison.
Now I'm putting my hand up, and when the hand goes down, that means the SmackDown spoiler has ended. Okay, go.
okay, Alberto Del Rio,
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre,
Right.
Kofi Kingston,
Right.
and Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Actually, it's not actually, because we're going to discuss.
Oh yeah. Okay, stop. No, it's tomorrow.
Oh, it's fine. Relax. So, who should win King of the Ring? I'll start by telling you who should not win it.
Okay.
Sheamus should not win it because he's already been WWE champion.
Sheamus.
He doesn't need it.
Right.
Ezekiel Jackson shouldn't win it because it's still way too soon for him to earn that kind of a push, in my opinion. I would like to see Daniel Bryan win it, but I think that's too I don't want to say obvious, but
I
think
still feel like that's a little premature.
possibly, yeah, I could see that. I think that the final, it's going to come down to, or it should come down to, John Morrison from Raw and Alberto Del Rio from SmackDown.
Right.
And I think either one of those two could win it. I'm going to go with Jomo personally because I think he deserves it. I think this is a good push for him. It could be Del Rio though because that fits his character really well.
See, and this is my problem.
Even though I still think it's too soon for him to earn something like that, personally.
Well, but he's kind of in the midst of a big push right now.
Yeah, but
And I feel like Morrison has never. Well, maybe he has. I don't know that he's never had something to
With
be
The
to
Miz
be-
now being WWE champion,
right.
Joe Mo needs something. Because let's be honest with ourselves. We all thought when those two split up, Joe Mo was going to be the champion and Miz was going to be some, mid-carder floating along.
And now look.
It didn't work that way, did it?
So, yeah. Part of me thinks that they're gonna, but my problem is, since I've been watching every King of the Ring I've seen in my tenure as a WWE fan, it's always been something gimmicky. King Booker, William Regal.
That's it. Those are the two.
Okay, both times. But,
Yeah,
and
the
see,
King-
notice I did this when I said both times,
the King-
and not, I didn't, oh.
The King Booker thing was was really stupid.
And William
forgot about
Regal,
that.
I love William Regal.
Well, that wasn't his fault. Well, it was his fault, but I mean,
Well, for losing it, but it really was the King of the Ring that time was set up just so he could. It was just a really bad story thing, and it really didn't push him the way that it would have pushed somebody in years past.
correct.
So-
the King of the Ring used to be. I mean, that used to be a big deal. The King of the Ring winner used to, with a couple of exceptions. I think Mabel and Billy Gunn. Most people that won King of the Ring went on to become champions one day, WWE champions. Stone Cold,
So it was an actual
Edge,
push.
Kurt Angle, guys like that. But so it was an actual push, and I think that's what it needs to be. I mean, it should mean something. Does the winner of the King of the Ring get anything?
I
Did they get a title shot? Did they get anything out of this?
And that's since they haven't said, it kind of makes me think this is going to be another gimmick.
Stupid gimmick thing.
So,
Very well
but
could be.
man, I would love it if Jomo got a shot, because I feel like he's been floundering since coming to Raw, and
he needs to go back to SmackDown.
and he's
He really
got
does.
and again, and I'm not blind to his flaws. When people say, "Oh, he can't cut a promo," he's not the worst promo guy in the world. He can do
There's
it.
several people that can't
He
cut a
could
promo.
do better.
Sheamus can't cut a good promo.
Thank you.
Jeff Hardy couldn't cut he's better now, but for a while there he couldn't cut a good
But
promo.
I'm ready for Jomo to have a nice day in the sun.
Rey Mysterio can't cut one to save his life.
I can't. But they never take that microphone out of his hands.
Okay. Okay, so one more thing I want to mention. And this is a surprise to Scott as well. With it now being late November, the Wrestlies, our annual year-end award show, is right around the corner. And I thought it would be a good idea this year to reach out to our viewers, our viewing audience, and suggest some possible categories for us to throw in there. We'll go with the obvious choices. I mean, Wrestler of the Year, Feud of the Year, Match of the Year. Those are in there. But start tossing some ideas our way for other, random categories that you might want
It's kind of a
to hear.
semi Q&A.
Thank you, yeah.
Like,
That you might-
guys,
that
what do
might
you
want to
think
hear from
about
us.
Because
Because I was thinking this year we will do, first, we would start with an actual, list categories, list nominees, do a video just for that, just to kind of air it out and give everyone, the nominees for everything, and then, do the actual award show. We promise there won't be any, bad blood this year.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's that. Start tossing those our way because that will be coming up very soon.
Yes.
About a month or so.
Last thing I need to mention, locusts. Locusts will be extinct, if my research is correct, 18 hours. So if you have any locusts that you love, go
Say
tell
goodbye
them.
to your pet locust.
Because they're going to be gone.
They're going to be gone.
All right. So,
Stupid.
we'll see you all very soon. Happy Thanksgiving once again. Small Business Saturday. Now, if you have to be materialistic this weekend, go to a small business on Saturday. It's a thing that they're doing. I don't know why.
What?
You haven't heard about this?
No.
Said support your small businesses. So, small
One
business.
thing that I did hear that granted this is I think like a week or so ago on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Okay.
Defriend all your friends on your Facebook page that aren't your real friends. Come on, people.
Chris doesn't like Facebook.
I am anti-Facebook. Have I ever told everyone that? I am so anti-Facebook, it is not even funny. Don't ever look for a Facebook page for me because you won't ever see one.
Good good for you. I don't really like Facebook myself.
I just want to throw that out there.
I have my reasons for remaining on there.
Oh,
but
I have several reasons for not liking it, but...
So, we'll talk to you all very soon. Have a good weekend.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, adios.
Happy holidays. Peace.